Hey everybody, I hope you're doing good. This is Afefe with Touch by Tarot. I'm here for another political tidbit for you all. I have not forgotten your pick a card reading for the new moon coming up between the 19th and 20th. New moon in Pisces. Look for that later this week, all right? Definitely going to do my readings for you, but I love switching it up and I'm getting a good response. You all seem to be enjoying these political tidbits. So let's go. We got a good one here, you all, with this situation heating up between 45 and the soon to be challenger, we all know, Ron DeSantis out of Florida. Now, a couple of things happened. I've got a story up here on my screen. There was a writer from Yahoo on News saying that we can't, I love the title, got me. We can't believe what Donald Trump is saying about Ron DeSantis right now. So I was like, okay, I doubt that I might believe it necessarily, but tell me anyway. I want to, inquiring minds want to know. So he has come out all over Twitter, Truth Social, is that it? Saying Ron DeSantis was having a drink party with his students. This is allegedly. And when he was a high school teacher, having drinks with underage girls and cuddling with them. Looks pretty gross. This from the man who, listen, 45, we all have a past, but yours in particular, gross is an understatement. But okay, that's my opinion. So anyway, he is starting to go in on DeSantis because he knows it's coming and he knows how much support that DeSantis is garnering from the GOP. Whether or not he'll actually be able to run a viable national campaign remains to be seen. But can you imagine these two on a debate stage? Like, oh, it's going to get juicy. Now, I always got to do my tarot tie-in. So we got Don sitting up there like, King of Pentacles. I did this for you. You basically owe your whole political career to me. He told him, he said, pull up this other story real quick. He told the Business Insider did a story that said Trump claims Ron DeSantis cried in front of him while asking for his endorsement back in 2018 when he went against he who shall not be named because he embarrassed us all in that bathroom incident. But the guy that almost beat DeSantis for governor, right? What a shame. Anyway, so he says, this is what supposedly Trump claims that was DeSantis' situation in 2018. He was dead, quote, he was dead. He was leaving the race. He came over and he begged me for an endorsement. He was getting ready to drop out. He said, this was from a podcast on the Hugh Hewitt show. There were tears coming down his eyes. He said, if you endorse me, I'll win. So I ended up doing it and he wins. That sounds so like him. But the bottom line is, so here goes this past week, DeSantis is in Central Florida, one of, the most conservative areas ever on the face of the earth. And he's standing there. I got to show you guys this. I'm not good with the projection on screen and image between image, but I'm going to show you this. Check him out. Oh gosh, I'm sorry for that light, you all. See if I can get it closer. Yeah, so at least you can see it. He's standing there in front of these folks, talking the big old sign, tax relief, standing in front of some Pampers and some Frigidaire stoves. I don't know what the messaging was there because everything that they do is strategic. So what was the point in having him, first of all, stand in front of this crowd with some Frigidaire stoves and some Pampers? Oh, and I missed the baseball bats and a couple of baseball bats. So this is his version of Good America, right? I guess we women are supposed to know our place. We're going to be doing some cooking. We're going to have some babies with the Pampers in the back. This is some interesting messaging going on with this guy, you all. But anyway, so of course, a reporter, these stories have come out that Trump is saying, listen, you were basically a pedophile, allegedly, with these young girls. What do you have to say for yourself? And we all know you would be nothing without me. So we're waiting to see, DeSantis talks so much smack about the woke folk, right? And it's like, well, are you going to wake up? Here we go. He's sitting up there like the hangman trying to figure out what is he going to say? Is he holding it all back until he officially announces his run, his bid? Who knows? But he's got to get ready to do something, because this man, Trump, is coming for him. And I, for one, as much as I have an extreme distaste for either of them, that's going to be one fight. Like, to the extent that I would ever want to see Trump sling in the mud and go at it, I might enjoy, it might be interesting to see what all comes of this. But anyway, he says, when asked, a reporter says to him while he's talking to these people in front of these stoves and pampas, like, what do you think about this? Surely you know what's going on. What is your response to it? And he comes out and says, where is the quote? Because I was like, I'm not believing you. I'm just not believing you. Oh, here he goes. He says, the reporter says, instead of slamming Trump, he comes out and he says, well, I spend my time delivering results for the people of Florida. And so stripping all of our books and making sure that woke is a national disgrace, having some sensibility about what's really happening in the country, having an opinion, if you're woke. But meantime, you better wake up. It says, instead of I deliver results for the people of Florida fighting against Joe Biden. He had to put that in there, right? That's how I spend my time. I don't spend my time trying to smear other Republicans. Let's see how long that lasts. Because you know what? As this Four of Pentacles shows, the two of you are going to have to tighten up on your positions. And you're basically going to have to come at one another. My thing is, I hope for the sake of us all that there's some justice that is served here. That on the one hand, maybe Trump will be useful in helping to dim DeSantis's light a little bit. Maybe those who think that he is a more plausible alternative to the dramatic antics of Trump and don't want to go that route, then maybe this guy is going to, bring the hammer and bring the far right point of view, but still be a little more viable and more tasteful, perhaps. But how tasteful are these receipts, supposedly, with these young girls? It'll be interesting to see. Now, we know Trump got away with it, right? But it'll be interesting to see what happens between these two. And I, for one, am going to tune in the first time those two are in the same room together. It's going to be really, really interesting. If you like this video, please like it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to keep more of these going, especially as this year goes on and we head into 2024. I think I'm going to make this a regular thing. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.